What's up everybody, welcome back to my laboratory where safety is number one priority, and today I'm going to put to the test 8 fire tenders. Let's see which one is the best. What is a fire tender? Fire tender should be really easy to light it up with just a spark with one of these strikers, and a lot of them work even if they wet, like this one floats on water and will still light up. So I want to put to the test 8 of them and figure it out which ones is the best. For the first one I got here Zippo 8 wax Tindersticks. Let's see how they work. I'm gonna grab one of them and then fluff it up. As you can see, it's very easy to fluff it up right here. Sit it down like that. Okay, let's try to spark it, and from one spark we light it up. It is a little bit windy right now, which is perfect. Kinda hide it so that way the actual main stick will light up, and so far so good. Okay, next is the water test. What I'm going to do is put it in the water. Let's say I dropped them all and open it up and try to light it up. So this time I'm going to try to open up the dry side inside of it in case it got wet. Now let's give it a spark. Wow, one spark, it's on fire and it's burning even though it's been wet. Very nice. So one really good spark will light it up even when it's wet. It does not burn as good while it's wet, so you probably will have to break it up in many pieces. So in conclusion, this fire starter is best when it's dry. Even though it's been moist, if you open it up, the wax still protects it to where you can actually burn it really well. Also, if you want it to burn a much bigger fire, you open up bigger, it will burn faster, but you will have a bit bigger flame to start the fire with. This one is Firelite by Sol, and it comes with a Ziploc bag, perfect for camping, survival, backpacks, anything. So this is the striker already comes with, and few little bitty bags for fire starters. As long as your plastic bag is not open, it will be waterproof. This one I don't think has any wax or anything. This just really nice fibers that really easy to light it up. Fluffed it up really good so the spark will get it easily, and this one could be even easier by just placing it like this. Let's see how many sparks. 3 or 4 sparks, it lights up really nicely. I like it. Now I'm gonna put one in the water. Let's see how water resistant it is. This thing burning pretty good, burn time is good, and then you can always fluff it out so it burns even more. There you go, even wet lights up. But the chances this thing is going to get wet, pretty much none, because it is double bags inside of this Ziploc bags and the bigger one. And I like this striker it gives you. Once it's been wet, as you can see, it doesn't burn as well, and burn time is not as long as Zippo one. So this one is pretty good, I like it a lot. But let's see what else I have. So this is the best fire starter. You can mush it up inside of it, then open it, and you will have a powder. So much easier to do this way. And I'm gonna strike it. If you have a really good strike, it will light up no problem. And look at this big flame. If you chunk it up, you will have no problem to start a fire with one of these things. And burn time is pretty good on this thing too. This is so far the biggest flame I got from one of these fire strikers. Okay, water test. I'll put a bunch in the water and let's try to strike it, see if it lights up. There you go. 2 strikes, one good one that will hit the flame, will light this up so well that it will burn in the water too. Impossible. This is the best fire starter by far. Don't you guys agree? But I have a competitor, so Allweather fire starter. Let's see if this thing will do the same job. It could be the same stuff, just rebranded. But you know what? This is much bigger pockets. You can see that already. Whoa, looks like the same stuff. It feels like the same stuff, but much bigger pieces. Once again, just the tablet. When it's just a tablet, it's hard to light it up. So you want to chop it up, mix it up, crush it up very little bit. As you can see, there is water. It sits in the water. Strike it. Wow, one little spark and it lighted up. This is exactly the same stuff, just different brand bought it out, but theirs is much bigger pieces, as you can see. Gonna try to light them up in the water, see what happens. There you go, good strike and it lights up in the water. So this is exactly the same stuff, different brand. Amazing, burns super well in the water. So thumbs up for me for sure. So wet fire, fast fire. All it is just much bigger. Next I got here badass fuse. First of all, we're going to put to the test the container. It is all boxed up. It floats, pretty much waterproof. Okay, now let's open it up, see if it's still dry. I'll open it from both sides so I can take one out. There you go. There's a lot of them. The rest I'll just stick it back in. So once again, to light it up, you just have to open it up and it's going to turn into this very fluffy fuse. Okay, it's a little bit moist. Remember, I stick it in the water. Now let's try to light it up. Missed it. There you go. 1, 2, and it's light up really good. The best part is it's a fuse. Whoa, that has a really good flame. So you can really hold it up. If you fluff it up, it burns really fast, but you have a big flame to light up the smaller twigs, and then the fuse will burn much longer if you don't take it apart. You also have a good chance to start the fire even in a rainy situation. These fire tenders are what for best when everything is moist and it's been raining a lot. This stuff will help you out to start the fire easily. Next I got here good for fire, natural fire starter. I thought it was cool. Looks like a chocolate bar, check this out. So all you have to do is chop up one of them. I'm gonna stick it in the water all the way. It's floating, very good. I wonder if it's dense enough to where it does not absorb the water. So I'll put it, what I'm gonna do now again, shave it up. Okay, so far this is really hard to light it up with. Even with this, okay, finally light it up. So for this one, I think you will need matches at least, or some kind of lighter, which is fine too. Pretty good one, but in my opinion, it's less survival one, but more like for your stove or around the house uses. I have more. This one I got on Amazon. Looks like somebody's homemade fire starter brand. Really cool. It's orange, there's different colors. You shave it up. I really like this fire starter. You see there's some kind of mixture inside of it, but also a lot of fibers. So that should be easy to light it up. There you go. Good spark. I got it going, but it stopped. So here, it's really sticky. So maybe I gotta get more fibers. It light up and stop on me. There you go. Couple of strikes. Lights up. Not as easy to light it up, but the coolest part about this thing, once you light it up, you set it into your fire. You burn it enough. You got your fire going, maybe with 2 sticks. You take it out and you just blow it out, put the cover in, and then you can reuse it. You just close the cover back up. So that way, one piece will last you many fires. This is why I like these fire starters as well. This should be waterproof and floats. So we're gonna stick it in the water all the way down. It floats, doesn't look like any bubbles comes out. And this is why it's also good, because it stays waterproof. Now, there you go. And it's burning. But it is a little bit harder to light it up with the spark. Let's see what this one is all about. You got little pieces like that. I wonder if there is wax inside of it. I think so. Let's use a knife, try to chop it up into smaller pieces. Okay, I have a bunch of smaller pieces, bigger pieces. Let's see how it goes. That's a good one, too. There you go. Wow. Just hits a little piece and it lights up. You know what? That was actually pretty easy. It is on much bigger side, but I think the burn time will be the longest on this thing, and also it will burn the biggest flame. Okay, one more time, stick it in the water. I think it'll be really hard to light it up with the matches, with the spark when it's been wet. It burns, but not so well, as you can see. So this one's big disadvantage, not so much waterproof. It won't even burn with a big flame. So a bit of a fail. So it's also a cool fire starter, but also around the house, not so much survival in my opinion. Well guys, that's pretty much it. Let me know in comments below what do you think about this video. Don't forget to thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.